Naruto, one of the most iconic anime till now, had some of the great characters that have a special place in fans' heart. The moments in the series that had the most emotional impact on viewers and made fans fall in love with Kishimoto's fictional characters in the first place. So, here are the 10 emotional scenes that made fans to fall in love with this iconic anime Naruto. Let's have a look on the scenes that we all had seen a long ago. Number 10. Zabuza and Hakus Death. Former swordman of the mist village Zabuza and his partner Haku were Naruto's first proper villains, but they weren't especially evil. They had a highly enduring relationship. Their bond was put on full display when Kakashi sought to deliver a fatal blow to Zabuza, only for Haku to act as a human shield. Initially, Zabuza didn't fazed by Haku's death, but after Naruto's words, Zabuza began to reveal his true feelings. With death imminent, Zabuza requests to be laid next to Haku and in an emotional show of respect. Number 9. Sealing the Nine Tails. It was a long ago before fans got to witness what truly happened the day when Naruto was born. The set of episodes covered the event that led to the death of Naruto's parents and the sealing of the Nine Tails inside of Naruto. The couple's final scene was tragic, with both Kushina and Minato acting as a human shields for Naruto. They regretfully sealed the Nine Tails into Naruto. However, it's Kushina's speech that triggers the deepest emotions as she attempts to fit a lifetime of motherly parenting just a few short moments. Number 8. Gara's setback story. Gara originally appeared as a villain in the early days of Naruto. After Gara was born prematurely, his mother tragically died since his father was only interested in using Gara as a Jinchuriki weapon. It was left to Gara's kind-hearted uncle Yashamaru to attempt to impart his mother's kindness and love onto him. Sadly, Gara's father forced Yashamaru into attempting an assassination on the Gara in an attempt to strip him of all love. Although Gara was survived, but he was mentally scared by the event. Number 7. Neji's Death. Neji arguably developed most significantly over the series, transforming from an angry to a nobleman, respected Hinata after almost killing her during the Chunin exam. Facing the might of both Obito and Madara as well as 10 tails they were controlling, Naruto collapses from the exhaustion just as Jubi unleashes a wave of sharp projectiles. Hinata steps in to protect Naruto with her own body, but she and Naruto were saved by Neji, who makes the ultimate sacrifice. Taking two heavy blows to the chest, Neji fails to survive the attack. Number 6. Minato's final farewell. Thanks to the Edo Tensei Jutsu, Naruto had given a chance to fight alongside with his father Minato. From Naruto mirroring his mother's famous speech to Minato wishing his son a happy birthday, inevitably the time arrived for the Jutsu to end and for Minato to return to the afterlife, and the exchange between Naruto and Minato in the final moments was heartbreaking and soul-crushing. Number 5. Itachi slaughters his parents. When viewers first witnessed the scene in which Itachi murders his own clan members, it was very brutal and even scary, but not the emotive in the usual sense. It was only when the full context of the events was finally revealed, it transpired that Itachi had been forced to slaughter his own clan in order to avoid a full-scale civil war and protect the life of his beloved brother Sasuke. Performing the crime took a huge toll on Itachi, and the image of him standing over his parents with a blade, crying his eyes out while his mother and father patiently await their damage is as haunting as anything else in the series. Number 4. Obito witnesses Rin's death. Obito had an ongoing attraction to Rin, often became jealous of Kakashi in the process. Sadly, tragedy befell the trio when Obito was crushed under a rock during a mission, presumed dead by the rest of the world. Obito spent a significant amount of time in the custody of Madara Uchiha, but after discovering his old friends Rin and Kakashi are in trouble, Obito rushes to help only to discover Kakashi's bloody hand piercing Rin's chest. The scene was so emotional in itself, but when it's later revealed that Rin intentionally impaled herself on Kakashi's arm after being turned into a Jinchuriki, the moment becomes even more heartbreaking when Obito carried Rin's dead body. Number 3. Asuma's Death. Asuma may have only been a supporting character in the Naruto franchise, but his death had ramifications that rippled throughout the entire series. Asuma was battling with Hidan and fell victim to the Hidan's strange ritual techniques. Luckily, he manages to squeeze one last cigarette and emotional speech before departing. Asuma's death had a huge effect on Shikamaru, who had previously been one of the most laid-back and unaffected characters in the series. Suddenly, Shikamaru feels a sense of responsibility and gets his revenge against Hidan and manages to fulfill Asuma's will of protecting the next generation. Number 2. Itachi's Death. After an epic fight with Sasuke, Itachi succumbs to the effect of a terminal illness and his facade drops. In his last living moments, Itachi apologizes to Sasuke, gives him one last smile and a playful poke before dropping to the ground. Later in the series, Itachi is one of the many characters revived by Edo Tensei. He teams up with Sasuke to take out Kabuto Naruto, and immediately after battle begins his afterlife. His final speech was even more affecting and touching than it was during his actual death, reminding how much he always loved Sasuke. Number 1. Jiraiyas Death. Naruto's godfather and mentor Jiraiya was a popular figure with fans and was central to the overall narrative thanks to his ongoing search for a child of prophecy that would bring peace to the ninja world. Unfortunately, one of Jiraiya's former students would herald the Tooth's own downfall when Nagato, under the influence of Obito, moved into villainous pain. Jiraiya confronted his former pupil but was overpowered by the power of Rinnegan and in an intentionally emotional scene died alone in the rain. The physical beating is brutal enough, but the combination of Jiraiya's final words and series of flashbacks that Jiraiya identified Naruto as his true legacy really opened up fans' tearducts. So guys, that's it for the video. I hope you felt it, and please let me know which scene hurt you the most, and thank you so much for watching.